My husband kept calling me by my younger sister's name, so I started calling him by my ex's name. I'm Rebecca, married to Daniel for 7 years. Then my sister Allison moved back after her divorce. I invited her to stay for a few weeks. Daniel was weirdly excited. He cleaned the guest room himself, bought new sheets, even put flowers in there. I thought he was being thoughtful. First night at dinner, he passed me the salt and said, "Here you go, Allison." I laughed. Slip up, right? 5 minutes later, he asked Allison if I wanted more wine while staring straight at me. My sister went quiet. My stomach dropped. After she went to bed, I asked him what that was about. He said, "You're overreacting. The names are similar. My name is Rebecca, nothing like Allison." Next morning, he set Allison's plate in my spot, served her first, remembered how she liked her eggs after one conversation, but forgot I don't eat bacon after 7 years. Then it spread everywhere. "How was Allison's day?" he asked me when I came home from work. He texted me questions meant for her, asked me to pick up her shampoo. At a barbecue, he introduced me as Allison. People started noticing. 2 weeks in, he began comparing us out loud. Allison makes coffee better. Allison folds towels properly. And he said it to me like I was the wrong version of my own life. Movie night, he sat between us and whispered, "You smell nice, Allison." I pushed him off. Allison started apartment hunting like her life depended on it. Then the worst moment happened in bed. He kissed me and whispered her name, Allison. The next day, I saw his phone. Recent searches, Allison's Instagram, old modeling photos, even her ex-husband's LinkedIn, 17 saved pictures, some were from my wedding, with me cropped out. So I stopped begging. I started documenting date, time, context, who was there. Then I checked our joint card. Hundreds of dollars in purchases I didn't recognize. Her favorite coffee brand, towels in the color she said was pretty. A gift card to her store. Not for me, for her. I confronted him. He called me jealous and paranoid, but he forgot our anniversary and remembered her coffee after one conversation. So I gave him a taste of his own medicine. I started calling him Roger, my ex. "Roger, pass the remote." "Thanks for dinner, Roger." He snapped, "My name is Daniel." I smiled and said, "Sorry, names are so similar, right?" At his company dinner, I introduced him to his boss. "This is my husband, Roger." His face went bright red. Now he knew how it felt. He finally exploded and said I was cruel. So I opened my notes and read the list. 43 times in 3 weeks. He had no comeback. We went to marriage counseling. The therapist said it straight. Rebecca and Allison do not sound alike. She asked if he mixes up other names, coworkers, friends, family. He said no, just mine and Allison's. Allison moved out early. Daniel took off work to help her move. Smiling, laughing. More energy for her boxes than he ever had for our anniversary. Then I caught him at 2 a.m. scrolling her photos. He said, "I'm just checking she's safe." I said, "That's not concern, that's obsession." He started individual therapy. It improved, technically. He called me Allison once or twice a week instead of 10 times a day. And that is when I realized the truth. A husband shouldn't need effort to remember his wife's name. I wrote 3 boundaries. No contacting Allison without telling me first. No checking her social media. Correct himself immediately every time he slips. He broke all 3 in the first week. In our last session, the counselor said our marriage might have permanent damage. She asked if I could stay knowing it may never fully heal. Daniel reached for my hand. I let him hold it, but I didn't squeeze back. If you were me, would you leave or keep trying? Subscribe for more real stories like this.